what is this? What is this? Oh, baby. Casa Bonita is trending on Twitter. I love that Casa Bonita renovation docs and photos being leaked is breaking news in Colorado. Yeah, you're damn right it is. Yo, I've got some interesting Casa Bonita news. I've obtained a trove. For those of you not aware, this is the building from South Park. This is like the big thing in South Park. Hartman's super excited about it. The makers of South Park bought the building here in Colorado and have been renovating it. So I've obtained a trove of images, blueprints, and plans and documents outlining what's planned inside our beloved Mexican Fiesta-themed mini-universe. Brace yourselves, hold on to your sopapilla. I've got news to serve. Records suggest to the city of Lakewood has yielded interior photos from December. I've got renovation costs and goals. Matt Stone and Trey Parker bought the restaurant for $3.1 million. Renovations are expected to cost $12 million. Oof. Yeah, these are the photos. The cost of providing acceptable primary function varies, requiring 20% of the cost of alteration. Okay. Total project costs associated with improving the accessibility route to the areas of primary function combined for a cost of $2.875 million, which equates to 23% of the project budget. There's a lot in these documents that outlines repairs to the floors, major renovations to the kitchen and bathrooms, upgrading sound systems, lighting, HVAC systems, plumbing, electrical. It goes on and on. But let's dive into the stuff you care about, like the pool. Yeah, I will say, Casa Bonita, if you've never been there, Casa Bonita always smelled like sewer. It's sewage. It was horrible. Like, you walk in, you get your crappy, like way worse than Taco Bell food. And you sit down, and like half of the building, if you go into the room, it reeks of sewer. And so you just like sit down to eat your crappy like bean burrito, and it smells like actual poo. Like, it's just horrible. So it needed a revamp really bad. The pool. What is this? So new custom steps made from faux rock with minimum 12-inch tread and 12-inch risers. Okay. New skimmers encased in custom faux rock. New 2.5-inch SCAD 40 PVC skimmer. Suction pipe set close to existing faux rock, then covered. I don't know, it's covered with new faux rock work. Okay. Existing dive pool. All of the hydraulics for managing the pool's water. Huh. The pool will be rebonded. It's also going to get new steps with artificial rock to match the original. We know the size of the pool. It holds 48,000 gallons. It's 13.5 feet deep. Okay. Some relief here. Black Bart's cave and hideout will not be messed with according to the plans. There's a lot more, so much more. I'm probably missing some stuff, but here's what I can take away from these docs. The plans seem to tell us that the spirit of Casa Bonita will absolutely remain, with major upgrades to the accessibility of the restaurant. New ramps and railings are planned, and a new vertical lift is also planned for people who use wheelchairs. That's good. That's good. It just felt really outdated. I get the strong indication from these plans that the kitchen and bathrooms will undergo the most change. Maybe the food will be a big improvement, as we know. There's now a new head chef. Wow. It needed it. Yeah, this looks like it's the kitchen space. Yeah. There's a lot of other stuff planned, like lighting upgrades, projectors, big speakers, security cameras. That stuff will cost $1.3 million. Isn't it crazy? Like the crazy stuff, like the stuff you'll notice, like speakers and projectors and stuff, 1.3 million. Like fixing the accessibility, like adding ramps and fixing the concrete, is like 2.8 million. You know, it's like, it's always the stuff that you notice that's actually cheaper, which is just funny. Have you played Jet Set Radio and Jet Set Future? Are you excited for Bomb Rush Cyberfunk? No, I have not. So I'm not familiar with Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. I'll be real. But most of it is pee. We're having pool issues right now, and it's safe to say that owning one has been an utter nightmare. Just know someone from someone who has one. Yeah, my in-laws, they have a pool at their place in Arizona. And it's just been a headache from day one. Paid for by that HBO money. Yeah. For real. Well, and I would guess like for most of this, they probably got like super special loans that were very generous. Like they paid, what was it, 3.1 million for the building, so they probably only brought like, I mean, they probably could pay cash, let's be real, but they probably, if they wanted to, could only pay like 600,000 across the two of them. And oh, thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the gifted sub, my friend. They probably only pay like 600,000, and then they got another like a construction loan, and so maybe for the construction loan they needed to pay cash for the building, go get the construction loan, put a little bit of money down, but with the clear plans outlined for what they wanted to do, and then also their reputation and the fact that once it reopens, all South Park fans are going to go. Like the second they reopen this, me and all of my brothers are going. We'll be there on opening day for sure. Kenamanaz, we are looking at the renovation docs that just leaked for Casa Bonita. Casa Bonita, Casa Bonita. Personal terrifying experience I had at age 12. A humble suggestion, in the off chance that Matt and Trey are looking for them in this thread. What? Perhaps switch from chlorine to copper ionization. It would be nice to not eat dinner in what smells like the inside of a bottle of bleach. Yeah, for real. I didn't ever think it smelled like bleach, but maybe it's because I was too distracted by the smell of sewer that was probably leaking. Like, you look at these floors. Those stains don't get on the floor from just like casual eating and spills. You know? That's rough. That's rough. It does look like a horror movie, whoever said that earlier. It does look like a horror movie. But, I mean, come on. $12 million in renovations. That's wild. Yeah, that's the location. That's location. It does stand out. Like, you can't tell from this building, and in the show, it doesn't look that bad, but like 6715 West Colfax. 6715 West Colfax. Where's the satellite camera? Hold on. Please hold. Please hold. Satellite. Boom. And then... So this is what it looks like. So you're in like a little strip mall. Okay? It doesn't look that fancy at all. This is actual Casa Bonita. This is the real thing. And that's it in the corner. Next to a dentist's office and stuff. And it's in the corner of the lot. So you go over there. I think we can go over here. Yeah, we can. And like, that's it. In the show, it looks much more grand. Yeah, they got the fountain shut off. But it's just like one of these other lots, but they've been there a long time, and looks like the clock is broken. But this was captured in November of 21, so it was shut down during this. It's still closed. But this is after they bought it. 1973. So it's cool, but it's like in the show, you get the impression it's like this huge thing on its own lot, basically. But it's just like in a corner of a strip mall, which is funny. But it's still huge inside. It's super cool, but it's not as magical, I think, as people expect it to be. Casa Bonita is one of my favorite episodes of the series. Did you play the Casa Bonita DLC, Luke, from the Fractured But Whole? I played like the first 30 minutes. I haven't finished it. I have it on my Switch copy of the game. I need to do that. Yeah, Kojo, the reason they did it is because South Park is set in Colorado, and this is like a huge staple of Colorado. It's a huge thing. Everybody knows Casa Bonita. It's just been really crappy for a long time. So a lot of people haven't like done it or haven't been there because it's been so crappy. People are like, yeah, don't eat the food. You go there to see like how it was in South Park, but like it's not a place you go like on a date night. You go with your South Park fans, and that's about it. But it's really crappy. So now they're like renovating it and spending $12 million on the renovations. And it looks banging. It looks banging. It needed the love. But I mean, if they actually succeed in the renovation and it ends up being really, really nice, you could see this being like a staple again. This could be a place that like I could just casually tell like Nikki and Locke, you want to go to Casa Bonita tonight? They have like an arcade in there, like 2 arcades inside the building. They've got, of course, the big diving pool. They've got artists that draw. So it's like a mini amusement park. It's super cool. You probably could film a Saw movie in there for real. Does it say by chance their target for reopening? I don't think so. I didn't see it. I would guess this. So it says they just submitted the plans in February. So they're probably doing some work, but usually what takes these projects the longest are permits. Like all of those apartment deals that we would sell the building and then it's out of our hands. We can't stop anybody from doing what they want to do once they own the building. But we would try to sell buildings that people had gotten, and sometimes they'd gotten the building and then tried to do major renovations without permits off the books to save money, because permits take a long time. Permits mean you have to do it to code, and you usually have to have licensed, legitimate workers doing it. I know, crazy idea. But the reason that is a problem is because it's more expensive. Finding people that are certified and have done the bits and bops is very expensive. So a lot of these like slumlords try to cut the corners. And when you do that, it goes way faster. But if you're ever caught, like you basically won't be able to sell the building ever again. It'll be like a disaster. They might even shut you down. So for this, of course, they're doing everything by the book. They're doing everything very carefully, getting all of the permits. You see all of the stamps and builder's copies and plans, everything. So they're doing it properly, which is good to hear. Because I would guess most of the repairs that they did on the building prior to this were not anywhere near by the book. Like they're probably mostly like not permitted, not technically legal, that type of thing. So I'm glad they're doing it, but permits take forever because they have to take it to the like city council, or not city council. Usually there's like a board of whatever that certifies things. So